Sarah Jane says, Bishop, my salary is meager, so I find it difficult to save. My plan is to find a better job, which is proving difficult. Then I can save. That is interesting. You are saying that you need to get a better job before you can save. It's important to remember that if you don't learn to save now, you can never save. Whilst you are earning a little, it's when you should learn to save. It takes a lot of discipline to save. If you don't cut down what you use your money for, you can't even save. Now, a lot of times I see a lot of young people saying they can't save. Meanwhile, they have pay as you go on their phone, and throughout the day they are talking, they are calling, they are throughout the night, etc. Beloved, if you will even cut some of the expenses you make on your phone or buying credit, you'll be able to save something. And then you've got to learn, if you're a young person, there are times taking a vehicle from your house to your workplace, you've got to learn to cut part of the journey where you walk. Because the truth of the matter is that walking helps put your heart in shape. Walking helps burn the cholesterol in your system and the fat in your system. So it will be better to walk part of the journey so that you can also save some of the money. It's also good to learn to eat well. A lot of the times we think eating well means buying all kinds of things and, every time take away. No. You can eat well without spending too much money. Now, even at my age, it's not because I wouldn't have the money to spend, but I've learned to come to a place where when I have to eat wache, those of you who don't know wache, it's rice and beans. When I have to eat rice and beans, I don't eat rice and beans with fish because beans is protein. Fish will also give you protein. But here we are, we eat wache, we will buy fish, we will buy meat, we will buy so many other things, and your body doesn't need it. In fact, it punishes your body. And so I've come to know that I can get my protein even from the beans. So when I eat rice and beans, no. And the days there are times even in my house, I had to stop them from making beans stew and adding fish. Because there are times they'll make beans stew. And I have a little fancy stuff inside my system. And fancies, they say, was a butter chonam, And so even though the thing is tasty already, they have to butter it to make it. So there is beans in the stew. They have other sources of protein, but they will add more. A lot of the times we don't need all that. And if you learn to cut some of those things, you will save money. In my book, Money in Your Pocket, Creating Wealth God's Way, I talk about the fact that if you are able to save 2 cedis, 74 pesos a day, at the end of the year, you would have saved 1,000 cedis. If you save 1,000 cedis every year and you save it for 40 years at 10, assuming our interest rate with treasury bills was even just 10%, at the end of the 40 years, you will be amazed to discover that you would be having a whooping 500 and something thousand Ghana cedis, 526,000 Ghana cedis. And so it's important to learn to save something out of every money you earn.